this is going to be the last video on the FTO.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more.
Why are you doing your hair? Because you're going to be on camera.
I'm not, I'm just itching.
Hey?
Next.
What was that? Alright, so this is going to be kind of a sad day at the same time as a good day, but this is going to be the last video on the FTO.
Ow.
Hint it?
Yes.
Why is that?
It's going.
It's going. It's disappearing. We'll explain that later on. But for now, we have got some other stuff to do. Jack's obviously working on his car a little bit. He's just checking out his clutch switch. It's sticking a little bit. If I turn that way, you can actually see me. So his clutch switch is actually sticking a little bit. He's just having a look at that. Now, we've got new man on the block, Kenny from the block, down here. Kenny's doing some work with us. He's helping us out here. He's doing some training. So if you see Kenny, make sure you tell him he's full of water. So on the FTO, you might think, why we got it on the ramp if we're selling it? Now, there is a downpipe on this that is absolutely destroyed. It blows really, really bad. We've got a new one that we're going to put on, but after we've put that new one on, we gave it a clean and all that sort of stuff, we are going to sell the FTO. So I beg your pardon?
Huh?
What did you just say?
Don't you think it's weird that he's talking to himself right now?
Is that what you said? Am I actually talking to myself though?
No, thousands of people.
Because technically right now, yeah, I'm talking to like you guys, but at the same time, look how embarrassed he's got. Like, he's running off. What are you running for? Yeah. All right. So as well, he'll get used to it. But we obviously are going to sell this car, and now the reason being is the fact that me and Jack tried to get insurance on it because we thought, okay, if we're doing this twin turbo build on it, which again we did buy parts for, which we're going to then switch the stuff instead for a different car, which we'll get onto later. But we thought, okay, let's go and get some insurance. So me and Jack went for a quote together on the insurance. Me as the main driver, Jack as the additional driver, just so we could both drive it. And the quotes came back at about 3,500. Yes, 3,500. Now, 3,500 for the year for me and Jack. Stupid. Now, I am insured on the 350, and I think it costs me 600 quid for the year. So, I'm not going to pay 3,000 for an FTO that's going to be a project car that we're not going to use, very rarely going to use. So, I don't see the point in paying all that money out. Now, with that being said, we aren't going to not have a project car. We are going to sell this and we are going to get another car. It's a very, very popular car that people like to mod. So I think it'll be very interesting and you guys will enjoy it more. We've got an insurance quote on one before we actually go ahead, and it works out at like £800 for me and Jack. So it's a massive, massive difference than paying £3,000. I can't warrant paying that amount of money on some insurance for a car that will just drive to shows and bits and bobs like that and just to mess about in. So the other car itself that we're thinking of getting is a rear wheel drive. So you guys will love that. Obviously you then realise that means we can actually mess about in a rear wheel drive car because we ain't bothered if we smash it. Obviously the 350 is a rear wheel drive car, which is just there getting washed. But with that being a show car, we kind of don't want to break that. We do have plans for that again in the future. Like I said, engine swap is coming, but there is other things as well that we do have planned for that. We just don't want to smash it if we're putting so much effort in it. The rear, wow, Jack, yeah. That was a big. What, did you just fart? Did you actually just fart? Where are you? Where are you?
I'm in the orifice of the car.
Is it broke?
I haven't quite got there yet.
You're playing about, Jack.
Eh?
Playing about. He's been in here for about 16 hours trying to get this, haven't you? No, it's about 3 minutes. But hey, don't throw gouages. Don't throw gouages at me. But yeah, so you can obviously see why we want to sell the FTO. We're going to fix the exhaust issue on it and sort that out. But at the same time, it is a sad time. So the FTO is going to go. It did some very big bangs. We'll do some very big bangs and some fire, some slow-mo fires by the end of this video. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And the project car that we are going to get, in all honesty, you guys will love it. We're going to love it. We're going to absolutely rag the crap out of it. If we blow it up, we blow it up, but we shouldn't, because we've got some big plans for it. And if we do, again, this plan's for the 350 engine when we swap it out for something else. So you can only imagine what that means.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Kennedy's just taking off the plates because we're going to replace them as well, just to make sure that they are nice and fresh, because the back one is cracked. Again, we did intend on keeping this car, but at the same time we did buy bits and bobs for it. So we've got some 4D plates down here from Exclusive Registrations. We're obviously going to put these on the car instead and send it with it. When we sell it, again, the private plate will be with the car as well, because we've got no use for it. We bought it with the private plate on, so that's going to be fun and fresh. You can see here, obviously the plate's cracked quite a bit, but at the same time, that would fail an MOT, so we've got to get a fresh MOT on it. But again, I don't think there's any issues there, to be fair. It runs, it drives. No springs, new tyres, no springs, no snap springs, but new tyres. So there's no issues with it really. Now that downpipe's been done, there's no blowing on the exhaust. That's going to be great. It's going to be great to sell, great to go to a new owner as well. Obviously we paid quite considerable less amount for it, but we've spent a bit on it as well. So we are going to sell it. These do sell for about £2,000, which is shocking really. It is a Jap import, and I think that's why the insurance was so much as well. But at the same time, we're going to go on to something else and yeah, get more better content out of it. So we're going to swap these plates, and then I think we're going to send it off and make some fire for the FTO. Give it basically its funeral, because even though it's not dead, we're never going to see it again. I don't think we will anyway, possibly. Unless it comes in for a forge one day, but you never know.